Trudina. Trudina, we have to have a talk. Justin Trudeau. Listen up, motherfucker. We're gonna have a chat. Okay? Your dumbass needs to listen. I know you watch my channel and you've tuned in. You know how I know? Because you're one of my subscribers. Yeah. Which I think is hilarious. Yeah. And I really don't give a fuck what I have to say about you. Because you know what? I'm pretty sure right now, I speak for all Canadians. Most Canadians, actually. When I want to let you know that we hate you. Yeah. That's just a fucking fact. We hate your fucking guts. Nobody wants you to be a prime minister. Nobody. Man, fuck you. Okay? You're an idiot. You're a fucking dumbass. You can't do anything right. Damn it, you couldn't even be a teacher. You fucked that up. And I'm sorry. How old was that girl that you had a picture with? A long time ago? When you were a school teacher? And what was the allegations? You were having a relationship with a 15-year-old girl. Wow. And we should trust you? It's not only that, there's a whole fucking list of shit you've done. And I'm fucking at my wit's end. You know what? I have a tolerance level, and you've touched my last nerve. I have no more patience for you, man. None. So I gave you till Friday to resign. Shadow, how's it going? Oh man. My blood pressure's through the roof right now. Just talking about this gets me excited. Like, Trudeau, you're pissing me off. I mean, you're pissing off everybody. Nobody can take this shit much longer. No. Like, we are done with you. We are sick and tired of somebody who is weak, doesn't take responsibility, recklessly spends our money, okay? And you're a racist cocksucker. I mean, you literally are a cocksucker. We all know that. I mean, you've been sucking Jagmeet's dick for a while. Yeah. I mean, you guys rub-dub-dub, 2 men in a tub in New York City. Well, the reason why, hang on, I can hear myself in my headset. I gotta turn that down. There we go. The reason why I'm talking about it is because I love my country. I'm very passionate about my country. I'm a very patriotic person. I love this country from coast to coast to coast. To me, this is the most beautiful place on the planet. Right? Because when people ask me, why don't you go on vacation? I don't need to. I can look in my backyard. We got the Rocky Mountains, okay? We have a great land to explore. Right? Why would I want to go to a foreign land? Yeah. I've already been there, done that. Yeah, I'm not a fan. No. I love my country. So Shadow, you're right. It's shocking. And I'm disgusted with you, Trudeau. You're disgusting. You're a disgusting human being. You're not worth the skin you're wrapped in, Trudeau. You're not. You're a fucking weak-ass human being. No one takes you seriously. Nobody on the world level takes you seriously. Man, I hope Donald Trump whoops your ass. Yep. You need an ass whooping. You do. You need a good ass kicking, dumbass. You know, fuck. That's just a start. The things we want to do to you. Like, drag your ass to a military base and have you have the death penalty put on you for treason. Because you're guilty of it. And Freeland, bitch, you're guilty of fucking treason too, you fucking fat whore.
Mr. Speaker, let me be clear.
Bitch, let me be clear. I'll speak to you slowly so you can understand. Chrystia Freeland, you are slow. Means you're a dumbass. You and Trudeau rode the short bus to school. You did. You rode the short bus to school with fucking Velcro shoes on, wearing a helmet trying to lick the fucking window. Trudeau tried to have a boxing match one time. Man, was that ever pathetic. I seen that fight. Trudeau couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag. Okay? Trudeau, I challenge you. I'll take you face to face, man to man in the street. I challenge you to a fight, man to man. Just fists, no weapons. I challenge you, Trudeau. I want to fight you. I'll fight you right in the street. Man to man. Be a man, bud. Step up to the plate. You've been challenged. Because when we were kids in the street, oh man, people like you would get their ass whooped. So I challenge you. And Jagmeet Singh. Jagmeet Singh, listen up. Listen up, you little cockroach. Yeah, that's my new nickname for you, motherfucker. You're just a dirty fucking cockroach. You're a 2-bit fucking no-brain piece of shit. You're a sellout. And if you ever think you're gonna be a prime minister of fucking Canada, give your fucking head a shake, you fucking Indian clown. You're a fucking dirty-ass cockroach. We would never let a fucking towel-head, unshaved, irritated, stupid motherfucker like you run this country. Because you bring in all your Indian friends. This is Canada, not India. You will never be the prime minister. Ever. Get that through your head, Jagmeet. You dumbass. By the way, you want to confront people in the street and play tough guy? But I'll confront you in the street. Let's see if you fucking turn around and be tough guy on me, bud. I can knock you the fuck out. Because if you come at me face to face in the street, bud, that's fighting stance. You better be prepared to just throw it down, bud. You want to talk a big fucking score? Come on, man. I'll fucking come there at Ottawa and I'll fucking meet you on the street. I'll challenge you right on the street. I'll call you out. I'll fucking put it on YouTube Live and call you a bitch. Because that's what you are, is a little bitch. You and Trudeau, you're a great couple. Yeah. You should get married. That's probably in the works. Didn't you guys have a divorce already? Yeah. Your relationship was on the rocks, you know? And you had Jagmeet Singh turning around and tearing up papers, saying, I've torn up the agreement. What? Your little weak-ass agreement? Like, what was that little drama show? Jagmeet Singh. Seriously, sing? Sing, sing. Sing, sing! Listen, you towel-twisting motherfucker. I had to take a chunk out of your fucking beard, man. I can't wait to see you face to face in the street. I can't wait. We're gonna have a talk. You and I are gonna have a talk. You're definitely gonna be seeing me. Oh yeah. I got fucking words to say to you, motherfucker. And I'll challenge you right in the street. I'll call you out like the bitch you are. You are a cockroach bitch. Jagmeet Singh, you're a cockroach bitch. Just like that fat ass who used to be Nahead Nenchi, shithead Nenchi, just like that fucking fat faggot. You're just as dumb as that motherfucker. If you think your fucking woke ideology and policies are going to be running our fucking country, give your fucking head a shake, you fucking clown. We are done with your bullshit. Mm-mm. Oh. When robots working. I remember Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Oh, that just brought me back. Oh, man. I wonder if they still... I wonder if you can still find them. I'm gonna have to look that up online now. Damn it. Shadow, you took me back. Damn. I got that for Christmas one year. Yeah. I seen it on TV, and I bugged my mother for like the whole year, right? And then I made a list to Santa, and I made sure, like I kind of repeated that I wanted that a bunch of times. Hey, yeah. Oh, I finally got one, dude. Yeah. But sadly, like I said, sadly we lost a lot of, well, we lost everything in a house fire. Yeah, everything from when I was a kid. So, but that brought me back. That was a nice memory. Yeah. Yeah, I remember because me and my brother would go at it like that, and then we did it for real. My brother has a little bit of a temper. Well, he did when we were growing up as kids. You know, we used to beat the shit out of each other on a constant basis. We had to share a bedroom for fuck's sakes. Yeah. So if he moved around in his sleep kind of thing, and I could hear it, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep. We got along most of the time, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was good times. Yep. Like, we torture the fuck out of each other. Yep. I do shit just purposely piss him off at times. He turned around, pissed me off. I turned around and rearranged his side of the room. Yep. I knew where all his stuff was. I turned around and rearranged his stuff. He'd come home. What the fuck? Yeah. Who touched my stuff? I don't know, man. I don't know. Did you touch my stuff? I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you rambling on? You touched my stuff. No, I didn't. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Man, sometimes, like, depending on what we ate at dinner that night, holy fuck, man. Like, when that guy farts, like, he could clear a room. Seriously, it's disgusting. It's fucked. Like, I'd be asleep sometimes, and it would wake you up out of your sleep, and you'd be like, what the fuck is that oh my god. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, what fucking died inside of you? Huh? Are you dying? Because that reeks. Like, you could wake the dead. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. Hit my brother in the elbow with a glass plate because he plugged out the Xbox. Well, speaking of Xbox. So me and my brother played GTA all of our lives, okay? And hockey. Both on the ice and at home, okay? And I'm pretty sure, Shadow, you definitely know this one. You remember those miniature hockey sticks? Okay? My brother and I used to play mini hockey against each other in the basement because we got kicked out of the living room for breaking one of Mom's expensive china pieces. And we got our ass whooped for that. So there was no more hockey allowed upstairs. It was in the basement. That's it. And we used to play hockey, and I remember It was the PlayStation version actually. Before we got the Xbox, we still had the PlayStation, and we were playing NHL 2001. All right. Oh yeah, the shots you could pull off, especially with that little puck that comes out like that little. I think it's like a foam puck. It's not a real puck, obviously, but like it was like that little foam puck. Man, you could wire that sucker anywhere, but you gotta be careful because that thing can break stuff. As my brother and I found out when we tried to play that in the living room. That didn't happen anymore. No. Anyways, we used to love playing NHL 2001. Now, the thing about NHL 2001, if you guys go back, see if you scored goals against each other, there was this thing called the taunt button. So you could hit the taunt button on the controller, and then it would come out with some comments. And me, I would always say, like, if I was running the scoreboard up on my brother, the one day I turned around and I kept repeating, too easy, too easy, right? And I kept doing that. Like, by the time I scored the 12th goal on him, he snapped. He fucking snapped. He snapped, grabbed his mini stick, and started hitting me with it. And went ape shit. Yeah. The joys of being siblings. Yeah, a nightmare with the Wii console through the controller. Never fucking touching that console again. Yeah, so about that, yeah, I had a Wii console at one point too. Yeah, I used to love doing the Wii bowling. I'd come home from ask my best friend Luke. Okay, Luke used to come over. We used to get drunk together and play Wii bowling. Right, like we'd be drinking and we throw some tunes on and play Wii bowling. Well, I turn around and I had the remote one day and fucking me, stupid me, I didn't put the little wristband thing on to lock in the controller. No, fuck, because I've been drinking, right? I got tunes going and everything else, and then next thing I know, fucking the remote goes flying out of my hand, and I hit the fucking corner of the TV, like right there on the top left corner. And then it spider cracked through the TV, the picture was okay, but well, not really. I mean, like there was like a chunk of the fucking TV in the corner of the TV. Man, was I mad. Mm-hmm. After that, I was so mad that I had to replace my TV that I didn't want to touch Wii bowling ever again. Yeah, no. I sold that system after that. I'm not even kidding you. That's what helped pay for my fucking new TV. At the time. Not now. Yeah. At the time, I was like, fuck this system. Mm-mm. Nope. I'm done. My luck, I'm going to get it because I thought in my head, okay? My luck, I'm going to get a new TV and then I'm going to turn around and end up doing the same shit. I'm going to be drinking beers and I'm going to end up turning around and throwing the fucking remote accidentally through the fucking TV just like Shadow did. Because when that happens, you look at it, and I know how Shadow felt. You look at it and you're like, no. That's the reaction you have. It's like, fuck. No, no, no. It's like it's like waking up from a bad dream, but the reality, like it's reality right there, staring at you in the face, and you're like, fuck. It was not your TV? Oh, jeez. That's worse. Yeah. Luke threw his hat at my TV once. We were watching the hockey game, and we got a goal scored on us or whatever, and it was like, the game was an absolute shit show. I think we were playing Montreal that night. Excuse me. And we were both cursing and swearing at TV, going, fuck this and everything else, right? And Luke gets mad all of a sudden, just grabs his hat and says, fuck. Like that. And fucking hit. Got a new TV. Fucking Luke hit it with his hat. The TV still survived. It was fine. But it had this white fucking, like when you turn the TV off, you could see this, like, fucking, it, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a little line or whatever. You could see it that he had fucking damaged, like it had damaged the TV. Oh, geez, Shadow. Talk about bad luck. Yeah, that sounded like an interesting day. Yeah. I imagine your mother still doesn't let you live that down. No. I imagine every time your mother's pissed off at you, she probably still brings that up. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. When my mother was alive, if she got mad at you, man, she'd bring shit up. She could bring shit up from when I was like 10. Like, how the fuck do you even remember that shit? I don't know. It's like, mom had a memory bank of everything. Alright. Mom could pull shit up that you did from a little kid and run that through you. Be like, do you remember the time you were 7 years old and you did that? What? I, I can't even remember where my fucking keys are half the time. Or my cell phone. Let alone what I did when I was 7. Like, no. You kidding me right now? Fuck, I drink beer, ma. I told her like that. You know? They can always remember. Yeah. It's one thing about moms. I miss mom. I do. Mom. Hi. I love you. We all miss you, by the way. I know you're looking down on me. You know what? The YouTube channel's doing pretty good. Yeah. So. And I've cut back on drinking beer, by the way. As you can see, you've been monitoring me. I know. I can sense when you're around. Showing takes piss. Bought her a new one, so it was all good. Just bad timing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely bad timing. Oh yeah, that would definitely be a bad timing for sure. Question period's gonna start soon. In about 30 minutes. The House of Commons. And Trudeau, unlike you, my ass shows up to work. So I'm gonna be in the House of Commons. Maybe online. Not physically, but I'll still be there. And I'll still be roasting and toasting your ass on Mr. Sunshine Baby's channel. He's got the House of Commons channel as well. So, it was the dog's fault. But no one believes me. Yeah, right. Shadow, you can't blame everything on the dog. Come on, man. My brother and I use that excuse on my mother all the time. We're like, Max did it. Samson did it. And she's like, no. No. That's bullshit. She'd call us out on her shit right away. She'd stare at you. Like, my mother was the type of person that could stare at you with a look of death. Like, if she looked at you the wrong way, like, if she looked at you with a death stare, man, everything stopped. You stopped talking, you stopped doing anything. Her biggest threat to us kids, when she was tired of whooping our ass, okay? Her biggest threat was, okay. And she'd say it so quietly. This is exactly the way Mom would say it. Wait till your father gets home. And she'd smile at you like that. Wait till your father comes home. And then she'd walk away. And then you'd be like, Mom, what does that mean? Mom, come on. She's like, no, you wait till he calls me. You're gonna find out when he gets home. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm not anywhere near the house. Fuck that shit. I'm out of here. Like you look, that all of a sudden home becomes Alcatraz prison, and you look for a way to escape, and don't show up. That's the you're fucked laugh. It is. Yeah, that's the you're fucked. Oh yeah, and For that matter, Dad, I know you watch the channel. For that matter, Dad, you're awesome though, but you're one scary motherfucker. I wouldn't want to piss you off anymore. I wouldn't like. My message to the world: don't piss my dad off. No, that's the last person you want to piss off. I'm serious, because that man doesn't even speak. No, he just comes home, looks at you, and takes off his belt and whoops your ass, and then starts talking to you. You gonna lip off to your mother again? No, sir. He goes, that's what I fucking thought. Now your ass is gonna sit in your room. Don't fucking speak for the rest of the night. I don't want to fucking see your face. You better fucking stay in here. That's the kind of discipline we grew up on. That's what made me the asshole I am today. How did the Leafs get it? They sneaked away with win. Yep. 3-2. Oh, and speaking of the game, by the way, fun facts, funny story. Okay. So Utah, the team, after they landed at Pearson, they were obviously they got to bust the arena, right? Well, they had got near Scotiabank Arena, and they were jammed solid in traffic. Could not go anywhere. Fuck, not an inch. And it was coming up closer and closer to getting like a few hours away from game time. And these guys had to get off the bus and walk to Scotiabank Arena. I find that hilarious. Yep. Sucks to be you, Utah. Welcome to Toronto. Toronto's a shit show right now. I can say that because that's my home city. And the way I see it, my whole Toronto has gone to shit. Like, you're changing things that don't need to be changed. Like Yonge and Dundas Square. Leave it alone. We're always going to call it that. The Sky Dome, for instance, you turn around and you let Rogers turn around and rename the building to the Rogers Center. Or Rogers, I don't fucking know what it's called. To me, it's the Sky Dome, and I always will be. I seen Joe Carter hit the home run. I was there for that shit. I was there when they won the World Series. That's the last time the Blue Jays won the World Series. They haven't won it since. Yeah, me too, Shadow. I'm glad they won. I am. They came away with a win. They got lucky. Yeah. It'll be a lesson for them. Yeah. So, excuse me. I still can't understand why there was a game on a Sunday night. Like, yeah, exactly. I think Bettman hates Canada. Gary Bettman, I think you hate Canada. Prove me wrong. Canadian hockey team, Canada, Toronto. The most Canadian hockey team there is out there. Way better than the Montreal Canadiens. Look at the Montreal Canadiens. That team is in the toilet. If they got a toilet seat for a fucking team symbol. Let's just hit the flush button and get them out of the league. You're lucky I don't run the league, Batman. Or else Montreal would be fucking broke. Well, they are broke. Look who's running that city. Trudeau. Spending all your money. Yeah. The Montreal Canadiens suck ass. Yeah. Everything about Montreal sucks. Everything. Look at Montreal right now. It's a shit show. All right? Yeah. I don't understand why either. And you know what? Gary Bettman, I will never, ever, ever forgive you for taking hockey away from us for a year. No, motherfucker, I'll remember that till the day I die. When you locked out the NHL, that's unforgivable. You canceled hockey on us for a whole year. That's when I realized, as a kid, you hate Canada. Nobody would ever turn around and take hockey away from Canadians. But you did. You did it for a year. And you can't deny it. I mean, we all suffered for a whole year. And hardcore Canadians and hockey lovers, dude, we're not gonna forget that shit. I don't even want to call you a dude. You're not a dude. You're fucked. You're a waddling ass, fucking weak ass penguin. You are. If I can compare you to people, you are the fucking penguin. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like the amount of money that would have been generated, a hockey night in Canada on a Saturday. Everybody, this is what we look forward to ever since we were kids. Saturday is hockey day in Canada. Obviously, I have to educate Gary Bettman because he's a fucking moron. All right, Gary Bettman, lesson time, okay? All right. So, fun facts, okay? Saturday, I guess I gotta explain it slow for him because he's a fucking moron. Gary Bettman, you finally tuned in. Hi, dude. No, you're not, dude. Hi, fuckface. I can see that you tuned in. Yeah. As soon as I mention your name on the internet, it gives you a little notification. Yeah. Even when they mention my name on the internet, I get a notification about it. So, glad you're tuned in, asshole. Listen up. Hockey Night in Canada is on Saturday. Okay? That Saturday is the official hockey day in Canada. We all look forward to Saturday. That's what gets us through the fucking week. Okay? Yeah. Oh yeah. The loss of revenue when there was no hockey for a year was ridiculous. That hurt everybody. That even hurt the Ottawa Senators club so fucking bad that they went into the red. Literally. Like they went into the red zone. They weren't making money. It was costing them money to keep functioning. Like that organization was at the point, the owner of that organization, that in Ottawa, like right after that, was at the point where he had to sell out to an American, okay? He had to sell Ottawa to an American owner because Ottawa at that time was just fucking drowning. Drowning. It was costing them money to stay in business. And it is fucked. You know, Bettman, you have fucked over the NHL. Like, you're a disgrace. I can't even call you a Canadian. You are just an absolute fucking disgrace. 100%. Like, you're just as sick and fucking twisted in the mind as Trudeau almost. You're a weak little man. Actually, you're not a man. Have you seen your balls lately? When's the last time you seen your dick? Like, without using a mirror. Like, when's the last time you can actually look down and be like, hey, bud, how's it going? Hey? Can you say hi to your dick and balls? I can. I know sure as fuck you can't. No. Not at all. Good luck with that. You would need to hit the gym and go on a serious weight diet before you're going to be able to see your dick and balls again without a mirror. Yeah. Shadow, me too. You know, when you and okay, what was it? remember later on in the year of 2020 when they were doing hockey and they decided not to have fans in the stands? Watching hockey that year was weird. It's not the same. Ask any NHL player. We were watching basically guys that were just, they had to be there and they're playing, and you could just see it in their faces. They were like, this isn't fun. Like, I'm doing this because I have to get my paycheck. Like, these guys, Thorns, welcome back. These guys, they live for the fans, the energy, the excitement. That's what makes these guys all riled up. Well, especially when I was playing hockey, man. Oh, of course. The fans in the stands, as soon as you feel electric, you get excited inside. There's a different, you get a different feeling. You know? You really do. Like, you get an excitement and an energy, and like you want to impress people. And that's where people's true skills and talent come out. Is when the energy is electric and you can feel the energy around you and you have something to show everybody. And you get to, this is your time to shine. You get to express your talent. You get to show everybody what you can do. But during COVID, when I was watching hockey, I seen it right in everybody's faces. Every single game. Not one of those players looked happy to be there. All right? Yeah. I don't I don't understand how the people like Trudeau and the Biden administration were able to get away with all that shit without with all that COVID bullshit. Right? Like, here's the thing. I have to explain something to politicians, to everybody everywhere, because people were saying, "Oh yeah, well, it was a good thing that we shut down COVID or blah blah blah, and we had to protect each other." Really? Like, are you guys fucking clueless? Oh, thorns. Okay, perfect. I'll check that out. I will. Here, I'm gonna screenshot that. There we go. I'll make sure. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Yeah, I'll make sure I go over and check that out. That's awesome. Nice. I'm glad I think I inspired you on that one, probably. From attending church and broadcasting church yesterday. I'm gonna do that every Sunday. So, for those of you who want to attend church with me on Sundays, I stare at that TV screen and I listen to Pastor Rolstein. Yeah. Okay, so now we're getting back on topic here. Hang on. The thing with COVID, okay? Think about this. They didn't let the fans in the building, okay? Perfect. Thorns? Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, so, okay. So, before I lose my train of thought, because you guys know how that happens. If I get talking about something else and then I lose my train of thought, and then it's like, pfft, that topic's gone, right? And it's like, shit, where'd that topic go again? Oh, fuck. It's like, damn it. But no, just think of it. It's not only the revenue that was lost for that year during COVID, but think about how many people it takes to operate the facility. That's the big thing that people don't understand. Excuse me. A lot of people just see, oh, it's a sports league. It's a sports organization. Who cares if they're losing money? Blah, 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 blah. Well, that facility employs a lot of people. And I mean a lot. Security, maintenance, okay? Concession staff. Then you got other staff who are doing other things around the facility, like hospitality and whatnot. These are folks who had jobs and you took them away. You took them away from them. Like that's where they make the biggest amount of money. And like, you hurt a lot of people. Trudeau, you hurt a lot of people. Like, you've done things, Trudeau, that I can't forgive you for. The Lord says I should forgive, and I always will, but you're my exception. What do you mean permanently or temporary? No, remember, Shadow, when the COVID was happening, and they took the fans out of the stands. Well, what was the staff supposed to do? All the staff got laid off, sent home, told not to come to the facility. Like, most of them, not all, but most. Like, they literally had the bare bones minimum to run the facility during COVID. Like, I'm talking maintenance guys to flood the ice, and maybe some housekeeping. That wasn't even needed. I mean, like, you didn't have to maintain shit. There was nothing to clean up. There was no fans in the stands. The concession stands are fucking empty. They're like, what the fuck is there to do to the facility except for walk the fucking place and to keep six on it? That's it. That's all they could do. Yeah. It is fucked. Like, they all those facility staff members all across the entire league. Just imagine the ripple effect. It wasn't just here at home. It was every organization. It was all the arenas. So all those people got fucked over. Trudeau, you fucked up big time, man. You can't. You're the one exception, man, that I won't forgive. Lord, I know I'm going against you on this one. But, I have good intentions. The man is working with the Antichrist. And you know this. So, yeah. Don't judge me on that one, please. Thank you. Yes, Shadow. Yeah, thousands of people got affected. It's more than sad. It was heartbreaking. Because I realized it. Because myself, I look into the big picture. I can understand the big picture. I mean, a lot of people were looking at like, oh yeah, well, they're not going to lose that much money. They make a lot of money and stuff like that. But you're not looking at the big picture. You're not looking at the event staff that are there. Okay? Like, the whole staff of the facility, the people's jobs. Like, that's their livelihood. And they got fucked over. They have bills to pay too, but they got fucked over. Oh yeah. And you know what, Thorns? I know you don't want to hear this, but Leaf fans are everywhere. We are. Like, I've excuse me. When I drove truck around this country, okay? Excuse me. I met Leaf fans from all over. Yeah. Leaf fans are everywhere. We are. Like, for instance, I'm trying to remember the date off the top of my head. It was February 9th, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Or no. No, it was no, it was in November or something. Oh no, Maria was like 6 months pregnant or some shit. 6 or 7 months pregnant. And yeah, that's true. Um, that's true, Thorns. No, but I'm trying to remember the day. But anyways, I okay, so I had finally come off the road because I was sick and tired of getting bitched at by my ex. So I went into the warehouse. So I could be home every day, just like she wanted, which is a mistake. Anyways, uh, so in shipping and receiving at my desk, because I ran shipping and receiving, and I had Anderson right here. This Anderson, okay? Anderson hung out on my desk, and like right there, right above my computer screen, on a shelf, right? And the boss comes up to me one day, and like sometimes like you have to wonder if he's fucking with you, like mentally, because he comes up to me and he looks at me and he goes, and this is the owner, and he says, um, "So you're a Leaf fans, right?" I'm sitting at the desk like this, typing on the keyboard, right? Which I gotta shut that off. um, and I just look at him for a second. I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I just have Anderson on my desk for fun." Like I was a smart ass like that. I'd say it politely to him, but I every time he'd ask me like what I would think is a stupid question, I'd give him a blunt answer. Yeah. I said no, 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 kind of thing, right? So he says to me, "Well, I was wondering if you'd like to come to the hockey game tonight." My eyes lit up like a Christmas tree because, first of all, the entire time I was in the warehouse, I would have to start watching the game kind of near the end of shift on the computer because I never made it home in time. Because the games out here, they would start at 5 o'clock. And depending on what had to be done in the warehouse and shit like that, some days my day was over at 5:30, some days my day was over at 6:30, some days my day was over at 7 o'clock at night. Yeah. The stupidity in that warehouse. But we won't go there right now. No. But what happened was he gives me a ticket. He says, "So you want to come to the game tonight?" And he holds the ticket out in front of my face. And I looked at him like, "Are you serious right now?" Like, I was speechless. And this is why. Okay? As a father, you guys all know everything gets expensive, including like bills, just life in general, right? Everything piles up. So, my point is this: my whole time in my life, I never got to see the Leafs live. Not in any building. Not in Scotiabank, because I couldn't afford it, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you guys try to go to Scotiabank Arena and try going there, okay? First of all, if you're going there, you're gonna have to pay for parking or some kind of form of transportation to get downtown, okay, in Toronto. And then the other thing is you're looking at almost 10 or just over $10 for a beer that's a little bit bigger than this, like tall can, okay, and food, and then I don't know about you guys, but you would want to buy something, some type of merchandise when you're there, right, to make it memorable. Nice. Nice, Thorns. Okay, so getting back to it. That was in Calgary. They were playing the Calgary Flames that night. Okay? In Calgary. At the Saddle Dome. Now, I did not, and I asked my boss, I said, can I leave work early, like right now? And he goes, yeah, I suggest you do. You're going to have to go home. He goes, I'm leaving too. And go home, get ready, and we'll meet you at the arena. I was like, perfect. You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, yeah. Man, the prices in the facilities is ridiculous. Excuse me. My newest Leaf jersey would have been double the price almost compared to what I paid for it now. So I go home. I don't text my ex at time and let her know. Nothing. I just said I'm on my way home. When I got home, she's pregos at the time, by the way. I go home and she asks me, how was your day? And I didn't answer. I opened up my wallet and I showed her. And she's like, what's that? And then she grabs it, she reads it. And she's like, we're going to the hockey game? I said, no, I'm going to the hockey game. And you're not going. No, you're not ruining this for me. No, 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 no. I've been waiting my whole life for this. You are not ruining this for me. You're pregnant. You constantly pee everywhere. Your bladder is like a 2-year-old's bladder right now. I can't be getting up from the section where I'm going to be sitting. I'm like, I told her, I'm like, the section I'm sitting in, the second, like it was right behind home net. Like I had just the bar in front of me, and I was up on the second level, on the second level there, but I had perfect view of the whole ice. There's nothing, like there was nobody in front of me or anything. It's just, it was awesome. Matter of fact, I think I still got a video of that on my Facebook. I'd have to reactivate Facebook though. Yep. That's what I'm saying, Shadow. Like I told her, I said, no offense to you or anything, but I can't fucking be getting up every time to escort your ass to the bathroom. And you're not going to make it. You're definitely not going to make it in time. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like you like the amount of distance you would have to walk from where we'd be sitting, and I'm like, my ticket that they gave me is $434. I said, how much do you think it's going to cost us to buy you a second ticket to sit near me? And I said, and probably the tickets everywhere near my seat is gone. So even if I buy you a ticket and you attend the game, your ass is going to be up in the nosebleed somewhere. You're going to be in a different section of the building. And then you're going to be constantly calling me, and you're going to be annoying the shit out of me. Yeah, she likes hockey. She does. Yeah. I introduced her to hockey. Yes, Thorns. Yep. She got mad. And she's like, well, what's that mean? I said, well, I'll tell you what that means. Okay? It means when I leave this house, I'm shutting the fucking phone off, and I'm not turning my fucking phone on until the game's over. Okay? Believe me, I'll be fine. Okay? I'll survive. Alright? I don't need you bothering me. Why are you turning your phone off? Because I don't want you texting me during the hockey game. Okay? Yeah, exactly. I had to introduce her to hockey. So she doesn't have... And I told her, I've been looking forward to this my whole life. Like I've never gone to a live NHL game to see the Maple Leafs live at that. And this was when Johnny Gaudreau, by the way. So, fun facts. Things, well, obviously, if any of you have been to an NHL game, things are different than the TV. Mm-hmm. When the TV's on commercial, the building goes quiet after when the whistle happens, and these guys, you can hear them. You can hear them talking on the ice to one another. And Johnny Gaudreau pissed off one of our Leafs. I believe at the time it was Riley, okay? And I think Riley yelled at him. Like, we all heard it in the whole arena. And I believe Riley yelled at him and said, Johnny, you still on fucking cocaine? Yeah, fuck. Something like that. Something along those lines. Like, those guys are fucking vicious when they talk. I'm telling you. No. No, I didn't. No, fuck, I should have. Yeah. I didn't even think about that until now, Thorns. Damn it. Fuck. No. We won 6-2, though. Yeah, I went into the concession after the first period. We were already up 4-2. I believe. And Calgary Flames fans were mad. And, by the way, there was more Leaf fans in that building than there was Flames fans. It was like a sea of blue everywhere. Like, I was surprised. I thought, when I went to the game, I thought there's going to be a lot of Calgary Flames fans, right? Because we're in their building. No. No. You could hear the chant, "Go, Leafs, go!" It sounded like a home game. It sounded like we were on TV. We got the warm-up puck. Nice. Right on. Yeah. I should have got a puck. Damn it. Now I just want to go back to that day and just go to the store and buy one. Yeah, that would have been awesome. Yeah. And when I was there at the game, I limited myself. Okay, I only had 4 beers and a hamburger. Okay? Do you want to know how much that costed? The Avs fan base is so damn loud, but then they threw 3 goalie in the Oh yeah, the Leafs have done the same. 9 years, no playoffs. Oh fuck. There's been times where I've looked at what we do and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? JD's in the house. What's going on? Welcome, JD. I spent just over $60. 4 fucking beers and a hamburger. Just over $60 with tax. Insane. Like, the whole time, after the game, I'm thinking, with $60, I could have bought a lot of beer with $60. Yeah. JD's in Calgary, nice. Visiting family. I haven't been back to Calgary in a while. No. It is a great city. It's just, it's being run by a bunch of tyrants. And it's being run by an idiot. Jody Gondek, like, she's a fucking clown. Jody, you are a fucking idiot. You are the biggest fucking clown there is, and, like, the people in Calgary fucking hate you. People in Calgary are leaving Calgary because of you, motherfucker. You're as big of a cockroach as Jagmeet Singh. You're trying to get used to this. Oh, yeah. Not sleeping? Oh, man, I lost sleep years ago. I take naps. Yeah. Like people ask me, like, do you not sleep? Like, why are you online so much? How are you online so? I can't fucking sleep, man. What are you talking about? That's what I tell them. Are you kidding me? Like, I have to take some weed and at least put down 8 beers to have a nap. Like, try, yeah. Yes, I do. I do have the same problem. Actually, speaking of pills, they put me on fucking 6 different medications that I was taking. Okay, and I started them last year. I started them in October of last year, and I only was on those meds until February of this year. All right, and when I came off of all that stuff, oh my god, man, the withdrawals were so bad. Where else am I streaming? Just here, for now. Oh yeah, you'll be all right. Yeah, they like those pills made me a zombie. Yeah, I'm serious. Like it made me so lazy and what else? No appetite. Like it ruined my appetite. And okay, JD, I gotta tell you something right now. I'm gonna pause where I'm at and I'm gonna let you know something about the withdrawals. So the one day I just decided to quit everything. I just decided to take all the medication and stop it, right? Don't do that. No, I didn't read the prescription properly, and apparently there's a warning on there that says you need doctor supervision to come off this medication, right? You're starting to stream, you got to get to 50. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, okay, Thorns. Everybody head over to Thorns, smash like, subscribe, help him out. Let's help Kevin 50 subs. Come on. We can do that. Yeah, it's Monday, people. Let's make this happen before Friday. Okay? I believe in you. You can make it happen. Right? But speaking of the withdrawals, yeah, don't do it unsupervised. No. I was fortunate enough to be supervised. Alright? I was fortunate enough to be supervised. And I can tell you guys something. If I wasn't, I would have died. That's how serious it was. I knew I was dying. And you're welcome, Thorns. Yeah. I mean, just thinking about that day, I was fighting for my life. For the second time. First time was through the accident. I was fighting for my life. Trying not to die. And I made it, obviously. Here I am. And then the second time was when I came off of these pills. And I could literally feel my body dying. Like I knew I was dying. My heart rate was through the roof, skyrocketed for hours. I'll talk about that later on, or another time. But the withdrawal, coming off that stuff is horrible. Just absolutely horrible. I don't know how else to explain it. It's sickening. It is. It makes you. Okay, so if you break out it. This is why you have to be supervised. Okay, you need to be supervised for 48 hours coming off this stuff. All right. Oh yeah. No, I haven't heard of that medication yet. No. One of the medications they tried to have me on, that my psychiatrist had prescribed me was trazodone, and I told her it wasn't working. Like I still wasn't sleeping properly. I still have insomnia. And then she's like, okay, well, and she knows I drink. That's the thing. She asked me like, she asked me, do I take anything, like, do I do anything like drugs or alcohol or anything like that? I was like, yeah, I drink. How much do you drink? I said, depending on the day. Yeah. It could be an 8 beer day. It could be a 15 beer day. Could go either way. Could be more than 15 beers. I don't fucking know. Right? I'm getting to that, Shadow. Yep. They she she turned around. She knows how much I was drinking, so she started me on 2, and then she upped it to 4. And then when I told her that I don't think this is working, and I'm still not sleeping properly, and I just can't get much sleep at all. Like I doze off for maybe an hour or 2 hours, and I think it's been a while, but no, I wake up and I'm groggy and I feel more like shit than I did before I fell asleep. She upped it to 6. That shit'll kill you, man. That's a horse tranquilizer. So you think if I, when she told me 6, I was like, no. That's when I lost it on her. I snapped. I gave her the business. I was like, you know what? This whole time I've been talking to you, all you've done, you've said I have a solution for that, and all your solutions are is just writing people prescriptions and shoving pills down my fucking throat. You're not making things better, you're making things worse. She goes, well, that's your opinion and you're entitled to that, but she reminded me, she goes, but I'm the one with the degree. I said, you might have a degree, but that's fine. I was like, you want to know some fun facts? I was like, here. I was like, Google review, okay? And I started reading off her Google reviews. I was like, this person, such and such, says you turn around and write prescriptions like candy. Such and such says that you put him on medication and his situation deteriorated and got worse. Another person that you put on medication ended up taking their life. Another person you turn around and put on medication ended up committing suicide as well. Another one turned around and his depression turned around and got worse. I'm like, the Google reviews on you are not good. And she goes, well, that's people's opinion and they're entitled to that. I said, no, those are facts. Those are people who are coming out and talking actual facts about you. Like you're causing damage. And I was like, you know what? I said, I said, I can bet my left nut on this. You have killed people. You are responsible for people dying. Blood is on your hands, bitch. And she goes, this conversation's over. Click. Didn't talk to her ever again. Mm-hmm. You can get off them, don't worry. You don't need them. No. We're all a little bit crazy. Look at the world we're living in. Fuck. Oh yeah. I turned around and I roasted that bitch right on the spot. Yeah. The conversation her and I had, she didn't like that conversation. No. She'll never forget that conversation. I can guarantee it. I told her, I said, you're lucky. I said, I live stream on YouTube. I said, you're lucky I don't turn around and put this conversation on YouTube and put all your information out on YouTube. I said, I still might. Because you know what? I said, by my understandings right now, putting you in your place, I'm saving lives. I'm doing everybody else a favor. I said, you're not fucking qualified for your job. I did go off on her. I said a bunch of shit. And near the end of the conversation, she had gotten so fed up, I guess, of hearing all the facts. What? Detoxing though? Oh, I'll finish on that. Detox? Hang on. I told her off. But detox, see, number one, plan ahead. Try to do it on a weekend. plan with somebody that you trust and that you know close and dearly, okay? And explain to them your plan. You need to have a plan. You can't just. I woke up one day and decided I wasn't taking the medication anymore, and it damn near killed me. I got lucky, okay? By the grace of God. Thank you, Lord, by the way. And thank you. I owe you for that one. You, you need. Arms going numb again. You need to. Oh, oh yeah. You know what? Dr. Dabrowski. Yeah, that's who she is. She's out of Edmonton, and she doesn't have a good record. No, but when it comes to detoxing, okay, you want to have somebody with you for about 48 hours. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? Because when you start coming off those pills, okay, your body's going to sweat, and you're going to sweat a lot, okay? So, A, make sure you have someone you can trust. B, be prepared to go through the sweats. So arm yourself with towels. Like have I think it was 6 or 7, something like that. I don't know. I went through a lot. Have towels on standby. Um, Orange juice does help. Stay hydrated, because you're when you're detoxing off that stuff, you are gonna dehydrate so bad. That's what kills people. Oh yeah, because you end up. I know it for firsthand because I lived through it. But you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to educate all of you so I can save lives. Because there's so many people out there that try it. They're like, they wake up one day like me and they're like, I'm not taking this shit no more. And they just stop immediately. But I wasn't thinking about the effects of what it was going to do to me when I stopped all that stuff. I wasn't thinking that way. I was just pissed off and I'm like, I'm not taking this shit no more. I was in constant sweating. So when that happens, your body gets cold. Even though you're in a blanket, once you come out of that blanket, you're going to freeze. I'm telling you, your body will instantly become cold. Okay? I was going to get to that point, Shadow. It was bad enough that it was to the point where I couldn't keep down. I almost had to go to the hospital because I wasn't keeping down water. No. And finally, I started keeping down liquids, but I was losing everything. And I mean everything. And I would violently puked. And when I say violently, I mean violently. Like the point where your body is expelling puke and you're literally like you're fighting to hold yourself above the toilet, like you're fighting to stay alive. At one point I turned around, I gave up throwing up in the fucking toilet and I moved over to the fucking right to the tub. You know? Hang on, one sec. I gotta take a leak. You know? Hang on. 2 minutes, everybody. Pause. Man, my hands are kicking my ass today, everybody. Yep. All right, I'm back. I had drain snake. Fuck. Can only hold beer in so long. And I only killed one beer, but before that, before I got beer, I had put down a coffee, so it was only a matter of time. Shadow, wow. It, it's a blessing that you're still here with us. You have a purpose in life. That's for sure, because if it was your time, you would have gone right then and there. Just like me. Getting back to that, okay? What happens when you're going through that? You get dehydrated. That is, and the sweating doesn't stop. Once the sweating starts, you can expect to be sweating for at least a good 12 hours. I strongly believe you are, and I'll always be praying for your Shadow. Yeah, I will. You are strong, you're a fighter. Each and every one of us are at this point. Yeah. And after the violent, okay, so getting back to it, after the violent puking, okay, and whatnot, um, JD's got to run to the store. Nice. Love you too, brother. We'll see you soon. I gotta get weed later. Yeah. I just realized oh fuck. I look at the weed cartridge, I'm like, oh damn it. That's out? Oh fuck. It's like I was out already once today and I should have just, I don't know why. See? This is what happens when you get older. You forget everything. Fuck. One time I went to the beer store, I forgot my wallet. Okay? I come home to grab my wallet, okay? And I get distracted with something else and a phone call. And then I start heading back to the store. I get halfway to the store and realize I double check, right? I finally get off the phone. I think it was on the phone with my best friend. I was on the phone with Luke. And I get off the phone and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm like, no, there's no fucking way. And I'm looking all over the place. I check myself and I'm like, fuck. I knew where it was too. It was right on the counter where I had left it. I had set it down on the counter to pour a glass of water. Then I got a call from Luke and I ended up getting distracted. Like, I don't know why I didn't grab my wallet, put it in my pants, leave the house. I don't know. The Pan Israel, yeah, oh yeah. Nothing's embarrassing. Nothing's more embarrassing than showing up at the beer store though, and going to pay for something, and it's like, I'm like, shit. And my beer store knows me, and they're like, what? What's wrong? I'm like, I think I left my wallet at home. And they chuckled. I'm like, just hold my beer right here, right? Just set it behind there, or do. No, I was like, you know what? Better idea. I'm gonna put it back in the cooler. Okay. I said, I'll be right back. And you know what they said? We know. We'll see you soon. I said, I gotta go back home and get the wallet. Yeah. Yeah, thorns. Sin's everywhere. You can try to block it out, I guess. I mean, but yeah, Shadow, by the way, I've before my accident, there was a time. Thorns, I'll get right back on that topic. Shadow, just to let you know, there was a time where this is when I was with my ex too. All right. I tell her I'm on my way home from work. I'm doing the grocery shopping. Right. I never liked shopping with her. She takes her sweet ass time, and we're in the fucking store for hours. I can't. I'm in, out. I get what I need and get the fuck out. I'm not there to window shop. I'm not there to browse around. I don't give a fuck. I'm there. I'm on a mission, and I'm out. Right? So this one time, and it was the only one time. Okay. Thank God. Right? No man can shop with a woman. Fuck no. No. That was the one thing I refused to do with my ex. She's like, we're gonna go shop at the mall. I'm not fucking going to the mall, man. I'm not meeting you at the mall. No. Ask your friends to meet you at the mall. I'm not fucking going to the mall. Fuck you, I'm going home drinking beer. There's a hockey game on. Fuck off. I got better shit to do. Yeah, I'll be in the backyard firing up the barbecue. Fuck off. Leave me alone. I'm not going to the fucking mall. What do I look like, a mall rat to you? I mean, fuck, we're different. Click. You're an asshole. I know. Thanks. I'm well aware. Right? But the thing is, the one time I was paying for groceries, I went to pay. Right? Yeah. Oh man, Shadow. We're gonna get on that topic here in a second. I bought everything on the grocery list. Okay? And a couple items that I wanted myself. Okay? So, at the time, not now. Now it would have been like a lot more expensive. But I'm going back 6 years, almost 7 years now. The bill, I bought enough to like it was just me and her at the time, right? So I bought enough to last us at least a good yeah, right to the end of the month. So I almost spent $300, right? I shop smart. I get things when they're on sale, and I buy things in bulk usually, and that way it lasts longer. So I don't have to spend so much money on other items, and I can have extra money for better quality items that I need from the grocery store and have a better selection. They rang in all my stuff. Okay? And then they gave me the total, and I went to look for my wallet. And you want to know what panic is? Like there's three things in life that can make your heart stop, basically, or drop, and your whole world comes to a stop. Number one, if you lose your wallet. Okay? Number two, if you lose your cell phone in public, because that's happened to me too. Once I lost my cell phone, an HTC phone, the one with the two speakers, and it was really nice, and that was back in 2016. Yeah, that was gone. Yeah, as soon as you lose something like that, somebody picks it up, it's fucking gone. Okay? And the other thing is your keys. Yeah. Those are the three items that you will absolutely go ape shit. You will be most worried and concerned if you lose any one of those three. Yeah. And I didn't lose my wallet, thank God, but it was so embarrassing. That had never happened to me before. And there was a lineup of people. Yeah, so, like, it's not just a few people we're talking. Like, there was a lot of fucking people. Like, no, you got two big ass dogs. No, but, like, it's so embarrassing. It was. It is. I had to explain. I was like, I don't have my wallet. And the cashier just looked at me. As if, and she gave me that look like, are you fucking dumb? Like I could almost read her mind, what she was saying inside her mind to me with her eyes. Looking at me like, are you fucking stupid? You come here and you waste my time. You don't have money to pay for this? because she now has to deal with all these grocery items and put them all back. And she turned around and started giving me a lecture about it. She goes, "Do you realize that I have to put all this stuff back now? I have to close my till." I said, "No, no, ma'am, hang on." I said, "I have a solution to this problem. I'm going to go home right now. My wallet's at home. I'll come right back. Just set this aside, please, and thank you. I'll be 10 minutes." Because at the time, I lived really close to the grocery store. And I came back in 10 minutes. She did it. And I apologized to her. I said, I said, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrupt your day or anything or to cause you a problem. I, I said, I forgot it at home. I don't know, this has never happened to me before. I apologize," right? The lady stopped me in the street today and said, "Hey, is this your card? I found it last week." Oh, wow. Damn. Shadow, if we talk on that level, one time I did lose the wallet. Okay? Not forgetting it home is one thing, but actually losing it? Oh, fuck. One year, it was right around this time. It was around Christmas time. And I was going in to do Christmas shopping for the kids. Okay? And try to get some shopping done. We're trying to get everybody's fucking items that they want on the list and say that came from Santa Claus, but obviously that's not true, but you know what I mean. So I lost my wallet in the parking lot one day. Okay? In the Walmart parking lot. Yeah, at the time I shopped at Walmart. I don't shop at Walmart now, but at the time I did. I don't know what I was getting at the time. My oldest wanted some fucking toy from there. Anyways, I had just over 200. I had about $240, I believe, and there was all in 20s. And yeah, I did. I had $235 because I know I had 20s, a 10, and 5 in the wallet. And I went around shopping, and then I had like back then, I was one of those old school. I'm still old school. Like I write things down, I make a list, and I stick it in my wallet. That way I know like, okay, I got the list and I have it right in front of me and I can look at it and work from there. You gotta go do some things. All right, you stay safe and blessed. I'll be checking it out for sure. Thank you, Thorns. I had accidentally, I don't know how it happened. Again, actually, I do. I was on the phone to my ex at the time. Thank you, sir. And it was snowing. Okay? I was in the store doing the Christmas shopping and realized I lost my wallet. There is no more sicker feeling in the world than having that happen. And I forget how the loudspeaker sound exactly, but there was an announcement made, okay? There was an announcement made that said, if anybody has lost a black wallet in the parking lot, and if your name is such and such, they called out my name, could you please come to customer service? Thank you. No, seriously. I did. I looked up at the ceiling. I'm like, thank you, Lord. I'm like, oh my God. Right? Because my Christmas money is in there and everything else. Okay? Like what I needed to spend on Christmas was in there. And I get to customer service. And there's a gentleman there. And I get there, and while he's waiting, I thought maybe he's, waiting in line or some shit. And I go there, and I said, do you? I said, I'm so and so, and you have my wallet. And she's like, yes, I do. Are you able to tell me how much money is in it to confirm it's yours? And I said, yeah. And I said, my driver's license is right there, right, as well. And I told her what the amount of money that was in there. And she said, okay, this is your wallet. And all my money was there. I said, how'd you guys find this? Right? And she said, this gentleman right here. I looked at him and I said, wow. They looked at my money, yeah. And I said to that gentleman, I said, you could have taken my wallet and you could have taken my money and never given it back. He's like, yeah, I could have, but I'm a person of God. Sir, it's Christmas time. I cannot thank you enough because all the information that was in my wallet would have taken me so long to get back. And I don't know what I would have done because I wouldn't have been able to get the Christmas gifts on time. So I gave him $40 on the spot. And it brought tears to his eyes. He said, you don't have to do that. I was just it's my moral duty. I said, it's my moral duty to turn around and return a favor. You just turn around, you did me a solid. And you have no idea the hardship I would have gone through. You basically saved my Christmas right now. Right? That's Christmas spirit. I don't think it exists well, I hope it does, but not like before. No. Christmas doesn't feel the same anymore. It doesn't. Shadow, that's facts. That's true. Anything I talk about, it's happened to me in life. Yeah, I don't make this shit up. No. Ask Luke. Luke can confirm it too, because I was on the phone to Luke immediately. I was like, I just lost my fucking wallet, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. He's like, calm down, relax, retrace your steps, go back to the car. I was like, no, man. Like, I was like, go in my house right now and check. I'm like, is it in my house? And at the time, Luke had keys to my house and I had keys to his house, and we were neighbors. So Luke went over to the house and checked. He's like, yeah, it's not here. Fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, man. I started freaking out. I started having a little bit of a panic attack until I heard that announcement over the loudspeaker. I was like, oh man, thank you. Again, thank you again. Yeah, I do owe you for that one. I owe you a lot. There's some IOUs that you gotta collect on at some point. I know. I'm just gonna keep writing them, alright? Yeah. Alright, cool. What? I talk to God all the time, everybody. I know. That sounds crazy. But that man up there, I don't know how he has patience and tolerance for me. I don't know. Because I pray and talk to him all the time. And like I said before, I swear, by like mid-afternoon or around the 5 o'clock mark, right? God's got to be sitting there going, God, no, not him again. Fuck. Seriously. He's got to be like, he's got to be rolling his eyes and goes, what does he want now? Why? We've been talking most of the day. Leave me alone. Right? I can only imagine. Because I talk to God a lot. Oh yeah. Yeah, me and him. Can't help it. Right? He is time is it? It's creeping up on 1 o'clock. Right on. Killing time. But yeah, I know. The PS4 right now, it's on. It stays on all the time. And even if I have I have it open concept. Like, there is no obstruction around it. It literally sits behind the TV, and I've got it moved off so that, like, the very back of it is not like, you know, when you set it on a table and the back part of it, like the fan and the exhaust part, would be sitting on a table, and then it would be harder for it to exhaust the airflow out of it. Yeah, well, the ass end of my PlayStation 4 lives on the edge of that fucking cabinet so that it can breathe. And then oh yeah, I monitor that console all the time. Yeah. That thing's constantly on monitor. The only time it gets shut off is when I go for a nap, basically. Or if I'm doing shit around the house and I don't want to have it on anymore. But right now it's running YouTube, so I can see how I look on the camera as well, right? Um, that way I make sure that I don't know, everything's going smooth. But if I play GTA, it sounds a lot. Thermal paste sounds brand new. Listen, man, I vacuum that thing. It doesn't matter. It all depends on what you're running. Right now, it's running YouTube in the background. It's running YouTube right now. That's why it sounds slow, like that little humming right now. If I play GTA, it's louder. Oh fuck. The stuff it has to load on GTA makes that thing work really hard. And once once I when I'm on GTA, I have to activate the fan in my room. And I channel the air so that it flows, so when it's coming out of the PlayStation, it gets channeled away from the PlayStation, if that makes any sense. Because some of you, you think, oh, I'll just stick a fan on there and or near it, and it's all about airflow. You can stick a fan near it, and that thing will still turn around and overheat on you, right? And you feel at the back of your PlayStation. You feel the console, you feel where the air is coming out, right? And then you want to move that air out, okay? So to move that air out, you don't put it directly on the console. You put it near the console, and you judge, like, say for instance, mine, it faces a back wall, like it faces the wall, obviously, right? So thermal paste on the mother chip. I'll I'll uh I'll look into that. But I mean, I channel it. I'm just letting you guys know. Like I'm staring at it right now. Like I channel it through there. It's almost like a little wind tunnel, and I channel it out. And oh man, I can heat my. Oh fuck, man, the studio gets so fucking hot, and I don't have a fan on, and this thing's on. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Like right now, I'm getting irritated. It's been an hour and 40 minutes already, and it's hot. I need to open window and like air out. Like, oh, when I get when I get too hot, I get irritated. When I get irritated, I get pissed off. Yeah, but that's my uh, that's my second PS4 though. Yeah, don't get a PS4 Slim. Don't ever buy one of those consoles. Looks cool. Was cheap and available at the time. I got it for Christmas. I got it for Christmas in 2016. You're on your third. Yeah, well, GTA turned around and killed my fucking uh that Slim, the PS4 Slim model. Oh yeah, GTA killed that thing. Oh yeah, GTA killed it big time. Speaking of controllers, they're sitting on the cradle, but so this is my very first one. Red Dead Redemption killed your X button. Uh, Hockey killed this one. This is my spare controller. It actually still charges. Um, excuse me. Fuck. Did I sneeze on myself? No. Well, I did. No bloopers. All right, I'm good. Um, yeah. So this one, it still works, but it has a little bit of a drift. And if I play GTA, like the left stick does not work properly anymore. Like I've tried, I've cleaned it out and everything else. I would literally have to take this to a computer shop buddy of mine and ask him to rebuild the controller. And then the only reason why I would do that is because this was my first controller. So it has sentimental value. Um, this one, my blue one, okay, Hockey and GTA killed this thing. The buttons still work perfectly. That's why I'm gonna take the. I'm keeping this because the spare parts from this are gonna go into this one, right? So the two working joysticks still that are in perfect condition. I'm gonna move those into this controller, but this controller here, it won't charge anymore. No, but in all fairness, when you buy PlayStation authentic controllers, the thing is, you actually get a life out of them. This thing lasted for 2 years, or 2.5 years, sorry. Off the tarmac because it refused to charge. Yeah, so this refused to charge one day, and I panicked. I fucking freaked out because it had happened first thing in the morning, and I'm like, no, like I want a live stream. I'm like, this can't be happening. I'm looking at it, and I plug it in, and I keep looking at it. I'm like, it's not charging. Fuck. And I look at this controller, right? I'm like, and I think it was on one of my live streams actually. I had mentioned to everybody, I was like, because no, here's what happened. It happened during a live stream. This thing started to die, so I thought, I'll just plug it in and keep going, right? That shit broke your wardrobe. Yeah, well, what was it? Yeah. Yeah, I was playing GTA. I had to think there for a second. I, I, I had to think, was I playing hockey at that time? Or was I in GTA? And I'm almost 100% I was in GTA because I was telling everybody, I'm like, I have to switch to my backup controller, and I said if I don't move my character around the way I usually do, it's because of this thing, right? I have the cradle for him. Yeah. So even though the blue controller doesn't work, it still stays around. It's spare parts. Um, so when the blue controller had finally died, when the blue controller had finally died, I got myself a red one. Yeah. See? It matches the Canadian flag. Yeah. I had never had a red controller before. Yeah. I'm like, this represents my country, and my controller seems to know my favorite color. Because it shows up blue. Is it showing up blue there? Yeah, it is. And check TV. Yeah, it shows up nice and blue. This memory. The. Oh yeah. Okay. So game rage, I don't have. I used to, long time ago. I was the same way. I used to smash controllers. Like, oh man, right up until like, what was it, 2015 or some shit like that. Then I was like, this is getting expensive. Because these things are not fucking cheap. I mean, you get what you pay for. You really do, especially with Sony. All right, you may pay $80 for this thing with tax and warranty, but it's called an investment. This fucking thing will last you for 2 years if you take care of it. I know firsthand. Like that blue controller, that blue controller has more than 1,000 wins in NHL. In NHL, you guys see how hardcore I play in NHL and how competitive it is. Just imagine what it's doing to the controller. Okay? And then you guys see what I'm doing in GTA. So the controller gets even more abuse. That controller I had gotten on my birthday just over 2 years ago, and it died about, I think, 2 months ago. Yeah. Oh yeah, when someone does it, it's like, why? Like, why would you throw a little hissy fit like that? Like, I don't understand. Like, I used to do that shit, and I matured, right? That's why I'm saying that's why I can tell you guys how long a controller will last you, because I don't throw my controllers even if I lose in hockey or if something happens to me in GTA. No, I treat my controllers. I treat very gently and very nicely. Right. Like my controller is. It's my best friend. I treat it with respect. Because the last thing would want to do is buy another one, because it gets expensive. It does. Like, it's just over the years, I tallied up probably a good over $1,500, maybe almost 16. Oh yeah. Like, when I was with my ex and I first got the system, and I had switched from the Xbox, and she had gotten me the PlayStation 4. I was playing. It was my first year in online competitive hockey. Okay, and I was in my first season of that. For that, like, I finally got into the competitive league, and this is like the online. Like, this is like going into the NHL in real life, but it's online. Okay, like, it literally is. Like, once you get into this league, like, you're in the league, right? She used to annoy the shit out of me. This is why my record this year is so much better than it ever was when I was with my ex. You know why? Because my ex would know I'm in a competition, she'd know I'm in a game, in a competitive game, and the bitch would walk in front of the fucking TV. Yeah. Or stand close to the TV and look at me and start trying to have a conversation. Like, I'm sorry, are you stupid? Look at the fucking TV. Do you not see I'm busy with something? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off. Talk to me after the hockey game. I'm busy. Like, I'm trying. You know how many games I lost because of her shit? Oh, you can't focus. That's the thing I told her. I was like, get the fuck out of my sight. Like, seriously, get away from me. I thought when I got my Games Vanguard box as well, that I could just. She, she, she had. We had TV in the bedroom. We had a big ass TV in the living room. So she had options, I had options. Even when I had the Games Vanguard box. And I would disappear and do my own thing. Even with headphones on. She'd see I'm literally competing with somebody and I'm in the middle of the fucking game and it's getting intense and what do you want for dinner? What? Get the fuck out of here. How did you find me? Get the fuck away from me. You're gonna make me lose a fucking game. Fucking idiot. Like, great, thanks for losing my focus. Like, I had focus until you fucking came around. Thanks a lot. Now you just fucked up this game. Perfect. Fucking clown, get out of my face. Now. I know, I sound like an asshole. But I mean, when you were with somebody for so long and you know they're bullshit, you just look at it and you're like, you look at them and you're like, are you fucking done? Like, you know me, get the fuck away from me. Get out of here. Do I bother you when you're watching Netflix and shit like that? And talking to your friends on the phone? No. Why the fuck are you fucking with me? Fuck off. She would fuck with me because she knows that she can get away with it. She knows how to push my buttons. She knows how to get me excited. The whole time I was with that bitch, my fucking heart rate was through the roof. I have never, ever in my life been so much calmer, relaxed, and my heart rate, my blood pressure's in check. Much respect, Shadow. Take care. Stay safe and blessed. I'm heading off here soon. In another 7 minutes. At this point, I might as well do a 2-hour live stream. Fuck it. Yeah. But I did get sidetracked from talking about Trudeau, didn't I? Yeah. Justin Trudeau. You are the weakest person on the planet. You are the weakest person on planet Earth. And you're a pedophile. You are a straight up pedophile, motherfucker. Yeah, I wouldn't trust you near the children. I wouldn't trust you near my fucking kids. Go near my kids, fuck around and find out, bud. Yeah, I don't want you anywhere near my fucking kids. Nope. You ever try to come near my fucking kids, man, and I'll turn around, I'll make you disappear. I'll make a magic trick happen. Yeah. My fucking oldest is turning 14 and you turn around and you have a picture with yourself and you look very comfortable with that 15-year-old that you have a picture of and it's circulating online. And as a guy, I've looked and analyzed that picture and the way you're holding her, you were definitely involved in a sexual relationship with her. Because you don't hold a woman like that unless you're sexually involved. That's just a goddamn fact. It is. Yep. Shadow. He is. He's a pedophile. And I've called him a pedophile in the House of Commons. Multiple times. Matter of fact, I spam messaged that. Matter of fact, I spam messaged things last week in the House of Commons, and the Conservatives were they watch Jasper's channel. Jasper, by the way, if you're listening, thank you for your service, sir. Yeah. House of Canada, Jasper. If you guys don't know him, head over to his channel, smash a like, subscribe. He's awesome. He covers all the politics stuff. The man served our country. All right? I have the utmost respect for someone like that. Yep. Always have, always will. He's a veteran. You know? Got it. Respect our vets. Respect those who put on the uniform, because if you don't respect them and you don't respect the fact that they put on the uniform and everything else, then feel free to put on the fucking uniform and put your life on the line. That's my stance on that. Trudeau. In closing, I'm gonna let you know something, because what time is it now? Fuck. Damn it. I'm late for the House of Commons by 5 minutes. Trudina. Justina Trudina. That's my new nickname for you. Mm-hmm. Because we might as well get you a dress at this point, because your fairy ass was going at a Taylor Swift concert. Fuck, buddy. I'm starting to think that you played with Barbie dolls as a kid. Yeah. Like, you probably had a Barbie doll set and a doll house and everything else. Yeah, you were into Hot Wheels, kid. Nah. You were into Hot Wheels and hockey type of kid. No, you were just a straight up fucking faggot. And gay. Queer as fuck. And just mentally ill. Yeah, your fucking parents brainwashed you so badly that if we were to do I've done a mental psychologist analysis on you, and you need to be locked up in the mental institution. Actually, no, wait. I want to take you to a military base. I want to hold you onto the military tribunal, and then I want to see your ass get sentenced to the death penalty for treason. That's what I want. And it will happen. You're not getting jail, Trudeau. Eventually, somebody's going to turn around and kidnap your ass and fucking drag your ass to a military base, and you're going to have to face military jail. You were, and still are right now, the current Prime Minister, yes? Okay, Trudeau, I have a message for you. Listen up. Justin Trudeau. Listen, motherfucker. If you're not already in the House of Commons through question period yet, I got something to tell you, okay? I'm pretty sure I made this fucking clear in my last live stream, all right? Well, I'll make it clear for you again, because I know you're stuck on stupid, okay? And your ass is dumb as fuck. So, listen up, asshole, okay? You claim to be the leader of the country. That is the leader of the country is the leader of the military. You didn't know that, did you? No, fuck, you dumbass, don't know shit. Look at you, you're a drama teacher. Anyways, moving forward. I mean, you got the IQ of a fucking fruit roll-up, right? You'll look like you've been kicking rocks your whole life. Like I said before, you and Freeland rode the short bus to school. You did. Like, I guarantee you had Velcro shoes and a fucking helmet, and you were licking the window on the side of the fucking school bus on your way to school. You're slow. Look at JD's back. Welcome back. Freeland, you're fucking slow too, bitch. You turn around and you're like, Mr. Speaker, let me be clear. Let me be clear to you, bitch. You're fucking slow and retarded. You are fucking stupid. You're a dumbass. Chrystia Freeland, you're fucked. You're a fucking retard. Look at you. Look at how you fucking speak.
Mr. Speaker, the reality is that most Canadians...
That's how you talk. You can't even complete a sentence. You can't fucking talk. You are slow. Motherfucker, you have no brain cells. Christia Freeland, you got the IQ of a fucking fruit roll up too. You got 1 digit at best. 2 maybe on a good day. Like, you are definitely a solid 1 digit. And if you don't know what the fuck that is, look it up, bitch. You dumb fuck. I gotta get vape juice. I gotta go get my fucking weed. Nice. We just need, at this point, we just need to go kick in Trudeau's door. Yep. We just need to go raid his ass when he goes to sleep. I gave Trudeau till the end of the week. He has till Friday. Friday at 5 o'clock to resign. Or else next weekend's going to be real interesting around his house. Mm-hmm. Trudeau. It's very easy for me to fly. Yeah. You're only a 3-hour flight away. And when I come, I'm bringing the sheriffs with me. And then we drag your ass to the closest military base. And we throw your ass in military jail until the courts, the military courts, they'll put you on trial. And once your trial comes up, your ass will stay in jail, in military jail, until your trial. And then when your trial comes up, we are going to sentence you to the death penalty. Because the death penalty still exists in the military. Especially for treason. Treason is punishable by death. Not jail. Treason means you win against the country. You can't even call yourself a countryman. You can't. You're a piece of shit. I'm a patriotic person. I love my country. You are a fucking disgrace, Trudeau. You're a fucking clown and you're a fucking goof. You don't take anything seriously. You don't give a shit about our veterans. You don't even give a rat's ass about our own people. You turn around and get on a fucking microphone and you stupid motherfuckers, you liberals, have the fucking audacity to wear fucking Ukrainian pins and fucking pro-Palestine pins in the House of Commons, but no Canadian pins? And you call yourself patriots? Fuck you. Fuck you, bud. The only pin you should be wearing on your fucking suits or your clothing is a fucking Canadian pin if you're in the fucking House of Commons. That's it. Not anything else. You want to support another country, Trudeau? Get the fuck out of my country, you rat bastard, because I don't want you here anymore. We're going to flush you out. We are going to find you. Your security detail doesn't stick with you 24/7. Maybe now it will, after you've heard what you've heard today. Yeah, you're going to have to sleep with one eye open, motherfucker. I'm not even kidding you. We're coming looking for you. You got till Friday at 5 o'clock to resign as Prime Minister. After that, we come looking for you. You've been warned. Like, I'm sick and tired of giving you warnings. Like, this is the done deal. Like, this is already set in stone and already planned. We already know what we're going to do to you. Okay? We already know how to find you. And we already know where you're going this weekend. Okay? So, you have till Friday at 5 o'clock. Friday at 5 o'clock, by the time Friday at 5 o'clock comes, if you haven't resigned as Prime Minister, then you're going to find out. Then we're just going to have to find you, and we'll force you out of power. Power of the people will fucking win, bud. We will find you. And the cops can't protect you forever, bud. You gotta sleep sometime. Mm-hmm. And I happen to know everywhere you go. Yeah, fun facts. Yeah, I just don't tell everybody about it, obviously. Because I'm not gonna let you know. But I know your moves. I know your moves for the next week. So fuck around and find out, bud. I gave you till Friday. Friday at 5 o'clock. You're not my Prime Minister. Pierre Poilievre is my Prime Minister. You're not my Prime Minister. Nope. We're gonna... Hey, I got some SWAT videos I sent you. We're gonna SWAT. You wanna fuck around with a private security force, bud? No problem. We know where you live. We know where to find you. Yep. We can stop your motorcade too. If you think your motorcade will protect you, nope. Your motorcade won't protect you when the SWAT team comes. When our team comes and we have 2 fucking mammoth SWAT trucks and we block off your motorcade from the front and the back and we turn around and we're armed and we point our weapons at you and demand your ass gets out of the vehicle and get on the fucking ground and put your hands behind your back, you're not going to have a choice, asshole. And those RCMP officers in your motorcade, they won't turn around and they won't fight a private militia force, especially when they're outgunned. They'll be outarmed in a heartbeat. And they'll be outmanned too. You think we're coming in with a small team? Fuck no. We already have 4 teams. 4 teams planned. Now, 4 SWAT teams. Do the math, Trudeau. There's usually about 10 guys on a SWAT team. Okay? So there's 4 teams. That means 40 men are coming after you, including myself. And we know where you're going, what you're doing, and what your plans are for the next week. Okay? And here's the other thing. Okay? We're smarter than you. We're trained. We do this shit all the time. We're experienced. You're not. You won't see us coming. We will get you when you least expect it. The only alternative that you have right now, the only card you have left to play, if you want to save your ass, you can resign. You can do it today. But I'm giving you the grace until 5 o'clock on Friday. That's it. After that, it's green light time. You're green lit after that. You can either come peacefully or we'll shoot you like the dog you are. Yeah. If you put up a fight, if you raise a weapon, you're going to get shot on sight. We'll put you down. I'll drop your ass in a second. I won't even think twice. I'll pull the trigger so fucking fast your head will fucking explode. You raise a weapon at us, you give us a hard time when we come for you, you're going to find out. Okay? The same thing happened to Randy. The same thing's happening in Randy's house right now. You don't think private security, the sheriffs, and everybody going through his house and all his assets right now, and everything traces back to you, Trudeau. All the cocaine, that cocaine dealer, that international cocaine dealer, he turned around and he spilled his beans about all of it. They squeal. Any of them squeal. Any person who commits crime and who's a criminal, career criminal, as soon as they're locked up and caught, they'll wheel and deal with the cops. Just so that they can get a lighter sentence. That's how the criminal underworld works. You're going to find that out, Trudeau. Your friends already ratted you out. Your so-called friends, okay? They already ratted you out. We have more than enough evidence to come after you, man. More than enough. So like I said, you have till Friday at 5 o'clock to resign. If you don't, our SWAT teams are coming for you this weekend. Coming up, okay? Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm out.